Derpity derp 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 derpity derp derp derpity derp 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 derpity derp 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 derp
Wow.
Derpity derp 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 derp
This Kendo After Dark. Ay. Hopefully everybody's having a fun night.
Wow.
Yeah, you did hear an Owen Wilson wow. There's a lot of additions I need to make to the soundboard, to be honest. So far it's actually just a skeleton of what I want it to be. I got things for sad times. Got stuff for suspense.
Wow.
Got stuff whenever I'm presenting balls on screen. Just kidding, it was water. Take that. Ha ha. Then of course we have Jay sounding like Satan.
Oh yeah!
You know, the whole nine. Then of course if I ever get irritated with myself, I can always call myself. That's pretty much the soundboard, other than the one we don't talk about, which is pretty much the one for It's the one for Cracer. Wow. Of course, dolphin memes are
Epic fail.
so we don't we just blow them up. Wow. Okay, but anyway, now that I've inebriated everyone with terrible, terrible memes, you know, we might as well get started. But yeah, today's more of a chill. Today's more chill. We're just hanging. We'll interact with the crowd. But yeah, this is mainly a stream for the Dallas Titans of United Rogue, which I am currently playing for. Albeit in a much more scaled back role compared to what I used to play for any team. So let's see here. Might as well notify them that I am going to be... Okay. Fun. But yeah, hopefully I don't hurt anybody's feelings. That's not my goal by any stretch of the imagination. But when I review video, I'm really strict. Like, I'm straight up. Like, this is a mistake. This is not. And all of it's a matter of opinion. Like, most of my play style is based upon high platinum, low diamond level. And it's based upon consistency. So the fact is, if you can play faster... Oh, are we dropping frames? Did the stream just die? Weird. Okay. I looked down, and OBS was red. I dropped 134 frames, apparently. Not sure why. But that's only 0.5%, so that's not too bad. I mean, Jay complains about dropping frames all the time. What can I say? Anyway. Yeah, let's go ahead. Okay, just for the sake of showing off, to prove I still got it, this was me and Mateo in a mixer matchup. We started out this game really bad, and it finally got to the point where I'm like, okay, let me initiate. I need to do something. Let's see here. So they get... Let's see if I remember. I'm trying to remember how this happened here. Ball ended up floating out. I'm trying to control it. I'm like, okay, I'm going to control this. And somehow I get this nasty flick, and I'm able to beat them both with almost no boost. Let's see. Okay, here we go. So I'm just trying to initiate the play. This is disgusting, though. I'm gonna slow that down just a little bit. Hit it with the side. So it's a really hollow touch, and I managed to get a second touch with the wheels. The bump throws off balls, and I'm able to jump up first and hit it over everybody using almost no boost. So it was a little nutty. But yeah. It made me very, very happy, needless to say. And then we turned that around. We turned that into momentum, and we won that match. Or that game. And that match. So, let's see. Okay. I'm going to start off with the tough one. Because the Insomnia actually played a really good... Okay, 1 second. Okay. The Insomnia played a really good pressure game. They maintained control of the ball almost the entire match. So I'm just going to find a little spot right here. You see good rotation by both teams. I'm up a little bit too far on that, but Polch is in good back position for the 3. I make a turn on that. So, like, our rotations in this matchup seemed like they were pretty on point. And just in that first 30 seconds, both teams really looked very much on point. The bump right there, I might have been able to get to it if I didn't bump hot sauce. Just being patient. One of us, if we would have communicated a little bit better. Here, I'll go back here. Polk ends up bunching up with me just a little bit. So, like, he ends up bunching up a little. It doesn't help that I'm sideways, though. Let me see here. It almost looks like I'm going back at that point, so I kind of understand that in little ways. But we end up both going back, and there's absolutely no pressure on that ball when we need to have pressure. If he would have been able to flip it over Polk, all of a sudden we have a really bad situation that we're in. Somehow we got it over there. I'm going to go back to 100. I'm up a little too far. Not Mike's up a little too far. I'm not sure I should have been in that play. It was still technically Polk's ball. I need to call him off or do something there. Okay. Really want to pay more attention to the rotations, though. Let's see. Nice first touch. And that I'll go back to this. Like, where is this? Okay. Something that's underrated on offense is getting the little light touch like that. Because that destroyed Polk. If he was able to actually get the light touch and then jump up with it, like, instead of the delay, he could have gotten it just over me with a light touch off the front of the wheels. So it was a really good play, a really good try, and we did a good job of keeping the ball out. Ball out. Both teams controlling the ball pretty well. No pressure right there. Killed us. And then both Polk and I were going for it. Let's see it. Yeah, we were all bunched up too. What led to that? So not Mike's ball. Ah, okay. This is 100% me. I'm going to go back just a little bit further. I rotated forward instead of rotating back post. So this threw off Polk, but I was going for boost, I think. So at that point, I need to... I think I am the one who has to push this issue right here. But I was facing backwards. Go figure. So Polk came out because he knew we needed to pressure the ball, and he was able to beat us both. Which... yeah. Oops. Will blame me for that one. Actually, we'll go ahead and keep this. We'll look at the face-off goal here. Oh. That's a rough one. Me personally, whenever I'm on the back position and I'm doing the run over for the side boost, like, I'll try to do a movement right here, hit this boost, then do a quick turnaround, and that way I'm ready for whatever's coming my way. I'm not sure with how bad the kickoff went if that would have done anything, though, because Shea got a lot of power on this. Boost, boost. Stop the boost right there. Might have gotten across for it. Maybe. Maybe. So we allow 2 quick goals, and now we go back into a really good rotation game. Made a couple of quick mistakes. It's actually not a bad play. Hollywood being up early like that is actually really good for their defensive rotation. And that's just good communication right there, I imagine. Shea communicating, hey, I'm back post, you can hit that ball. Because Hot Sauce goes out, doesn't get any play on the ball. Hollywood goes up to keep Mike out. Hey, Ando. Thank you for the follow. But it's a good example of communication in the defensive rotation. Because Hollywood's immediately... Here, actually, this is a great rotation. This one's worth looking at. Okay, so... Let's see. Shea hits ball. This next ball is Hot Sauce. Hollywood's on his way back. I don't know how much boost he has, but he's going back post. That gives Shea enough time to get back post. Hollywood knows he's up. He goes up for the ball, which normally would be a little bit of an interesting touch, but he has good angle to put it back down to the side, and he touches the ball down to Hot Sauce, who actually is in perfect position to take a touch on the ball, takes it across, and this right here, all this free real estate, easy control. And right there, Shea's looking for Hot Sauce on the wall, but Hot Sauce had turned back. So that was like a really good breakout by them. Really, really good breakout. Okay. Demo. They should have scored that. I'm going back post. We're a little bit off on our rotation right there. Just keeping it in the corner, delaying it. I got up a little too far and noticed Mike was there too. We were both definitely in the same position. Then I tried to force an issue again. Wow, I was playing like doo-doo. That should have been another goal for them. It's a nice touch. Lofter down. Mike could have probably pushed that issue. Especially if we have one back who's getting full boost. Probably could have pushed it. Polk was working on getting out. What am I trying to do here? What is this? What is this? Oh, that deserves it. One more time for good measure right here. Oh, yeah. That's pro kendo skills. Pro kendo skills. And then we are triple committed right here. Ooh, Mike puts that little extra touch. We are so overcommitted. I was able to get a shot on, but what I really need to do, something that we did a lot in this matchup, like something like that, okay. And we were in really good position too to actually do what I'm about to suggest. Like something right there where I put the shot directly on net with somebody in net. If instead I hit the ball off the wall, backboard right there, and out, You look at Mike right there. He's just sizing that up. So what we really need to do going forward is pay more attention to trying to pass to each other than taking the shot on net. Especially when there's people in the net already. We're not going to beat people in 1v1s like that. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm just flipping errantly at the ball. Okay, we'll speed this up again. Mike touches out. Good play by Polk to pressure. Hollywood kept control of that ball really well. He needed to. That was a communicated back pass. Mike handled it really well. Shea touched the ball out. I did not get the touch on that I should have, and then I interfered with Polk getting the boost grab. We need to confirm boost steals in situations like that. So here we go. Control up. That was an involuntary shot. Ooh, that was actually a nice... I was going to say he kind of shipped the ball, but we had somebody there. Okay. I'm going to slow this down because there's a goal upcoming. Oh. What? Did I actually find a way to slow that ball down? What is this? Am I the only one seeing that? Velocity. Yeah, and it came off with a similar velocity, and then I touched it barely with the nose, and it dropped right to him. Hacks. 100% hacks. I do not understand that. No, it's not really hacks. But this is... Wow. I'm not sure that makes any physical sense. Because I touched the ball, and that should be almost a little boop out. Where did it touch? What? How is that a kill? Okay, I'm sorry. I shouldn't be so much about what's going on right here. But this is literally... It's literally a psionics please moment. So I essentially must have lagged through the ball. Weird. Okay. Well, we'll just call it unfortunate. And now at 5%, we'll just watch the ball go in. Get in. Mike was so close to this ball, too. Man, oh man. Okay. So this game's pretty much over. Okay. Game number 1 over. This one was a little bit closer. So that's another example of when we try to get our touches. I mean, it was cool to try to get a quick shot right there. And yeah, I can definitely see that. But if we touch it over, like, we have literally Mike right here. I know he doesn't have too much boost, but if we're actually able to touch it over to Mike while Shea's going the other way, he's not going to be able to change his direction very quickly. So a touch in that case, my opinion would be like if a touch over to Mike would have happened there, that would have been a really good setup for a goal. If not a goal. If he was able to get the touch on. Okay. Let's back it up and get back into this game. So it plays out. I'm up too far and the last man back. I just try to stall in the corner. Hollywood misses a little lofter. Polk needs to go up immediately there. How much boost did he have? Yeah, he didn't have any boost. That would be why. Makes sense. How long did he not have any? Oof. Oof. Okay. So on little things like that, we definitely need to work on making sure that we get little pellets too. And that's not, I'm not picking on Polk by any stretch of the imagination. I think as a team, we get boost starved a lot. At least that's been my experience playing with the team so far. We get boost starved and we don't confirm boost steals at all. So, let's see. Whereas if you would have grabbed 3 pellets right there, you would have been able to, if Polk would have been able to grab 3 pellets, even though he missed the full, I mean, that hurts a lot. But 3 pellets right there would have been enough to challenge that ball. Didn't have the boost to challenge, and I think he knew, and he played it like he was supposed to challenge that ball, and that's exactly what needed to happen there. Okay. Hollywood. Really, Kendo. Okay. Perfect example time. This is called shipping. It's basically when you hit a ball for essentially no reason to the other team. I mean, sure, I can try to get a clear, but what's the point in essentially giving them possession? And that's exactly what I did. They all got to go back. Hot Sauce got the side boost. Shea has full boost. Hollywood may not have full boost, but he's the back man right now, and he could collect pellets all month long. And then it leads to this. Wow, Kendo. Just wow. Mike was almost there for that too. But yeah. Things I should have done better. 1. On this ball right here. He was going for a nice touch towards the net, didn't get it. So essentially, they chips over to my possession. I need to, rather than boost through that, control it, then bring the ball up, dribble. And I'm not sure why I shipped the ball that badly, especially when I harp on other people about it. It was like one of the biggest things about the Ducks that I wanted to eliminate. And you look at the game that they played against the Aviators, and it was just like, I kept saying how Giant and Mateo were shipping the ball to the Aviators in the chat. And it's like, that's exactly what I mean. Like, that is a ball that I could have controlled, I could have brought up, I could have dribbled around a couple people. And you look, back to the ball, getting boost. Shea had just gotten boost. He would have been the first one to play on. So it's essentially I gave up an opportunity at a 1v1. Or I missed an opportunity where, you know, I pick up that ball and bring it out. I'm going to get to about right around here before I get any major pressure. If I can actually flick the ball from right around here, you're going to hit that ball right around here off the backboard, and it's going to be a juicy for somebody. So make sure that you do not ship the ball, regardless of who you are. And in this case, it was me being a little hoser. Essentially completely giving up possession when they were on the retreat, and just for the sake of looking. Game? Okay. Weird. Yeah, I ran myself out of boost with that too. I had 20 boost. Didn't grab a pellet. Ran myself out of boost when I could have controlled and gotten maybe 1 or 2 pellets, and I would have been able to possibly get a flick up over. So that's... And it led to a turnaround. By the way, let's talk about this pass by Hot Sauce for a second. Like, this is what I'd really like to see the Titans doing. Okay. Hot Sauce touches out to the center. That is an open shot. Shea puts it up, and he's able to beat both of our guys. And it just barely misses the Bardowski. And Hot Sauce is able to go up, gets rewarded for making a beautiful pass with an opportunity at an aerial goal that he successfully converts. So that's one of those things like, yeah. Go figure. Definitely need to do a lot better on that. A lot better. Okay. Okay. So that's the first goal. Fun fact in this series, we only score 1 goal the entire series. Oh, that hurts. That was really good control. Putting it into the corner, misdirection. Almost was able to touch it up to himself. Almost beat absolutely everyone. But that's another case where, like, our offense, we took it up into the corner and we tried to solo play it from the corner. And I do have part of the offensive progression suggestion that I'm going to make is going to involve jobs for the first man and jobs for the second man. Because that's a ball that we can pass out to the second man, and the second man can destroy. Let's see. Okay, we are way overcommitted here. I get it up over 1. I go for the bump, so Mike just a little bit mispositioned there. When you're the second man, don't be afraid to follow up. So, like, if you're positioned right here for that, instead of right here. Let's see. Yeah, if my... Well, actually... Was he getting... I think he was getting boost pellets. I can't complain about that if I mentioned it earlier. Yeah, he was getting boost pellets. communicating boost situations in that case would have been a good thing too. Because at that point, Polk can actually come up with the full boost and play the ball a lot better. Instead, we have Mike going for a out of position, pretty much just a clear back into the corner, and that's not going to do us too much good. So let's see, we're just playing a little bit of stall ball. Get past one, ship the ball again. Good job, Kendo. Way to take your own advice and your own rules. Bumping into everybody. I think at this point I was pretty frustrated. Because we hadn't been able to do basically anything. I pushed the issue right there and it ended up paying off because I won the 50-50 pretty handily. That's a classic Kendo right there. Push the issue, win it. I was the last guy back, though. That wasn't a very smart play, but it ended up working out. Polk with the cheeky demo at the last second. That is something I personally love to do, though. Pushing the issue at times when you wouldn't think it'd be smart to. It catches so many people off guard. Especially when you're able to 50-50 them like that and recover in time to control the ball. Did not win that 50 very well. Oof. Okay, I want to look at this one more time. Mike goes out. Maybe a little too fast. Polk made the right play, though. So the bump right here. The bump right there, it ends up saving the day in a lot of ways. I'm going to check Discord really quick because I feel like everyone's booping me. Oh yeah, sweet. Okay. I didn't know everybody was on there. My bad. I'll try to push up that way I can watch the Discord. So if you guys, everybody on the team who's in the chat, by all means, if you have anything you want to ask about, then go ahead and we can talk in Discord or we can talk in the chat. It doesn't matter. But oops. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. But yeah, we're gonna focus on this just for a second. Let's see. Want to get back to that play. So at that point I have 58. Whenever you over-rotate like that, and you are the furthest man forward, I want to go. Let's see. I'll show everybody what I saw right there. So I'm going for the 50 right here. I ended up losing the 50 to Hollywood really badly. That put me way out. But whenever you're that last man back, the bump right there is so critical. Because he could have squared himself away. Instead, he's trying to make this shot on a... And the fact that he recovered so well is insane. Like, he's completely... he completely changes his way 90 degrees and still manages to flip himself back into this play. Just enough to get it into the corner, and then all of a sudden Hollywood can play this ball. So the bump ended up being a really good... What did I do there? Let's get the camera off me. That's embarrassing. The bump ended up being a really good thing. We got away with murder right there. We got away with murder right there. Mike and I are in the same corner, which, not good. Polk with the 1v1. I think I freaked him out because I said 1 to beat. Oh, that was a pretty pass. Let's go back to this. Yeah, this is pretty much exactly what we have to do on offense. Pretty pass. Mike is in really decent position. Maybe a little bit further over. Let's see how he got there. It's decent position by all stretch of the imagination. What I would say in this sort of situation, you would want to position yourself a little bit more around here, because then you can rush in and you would have a much better angle on the ball. That's just my opinion, though. Because right here, you're giving yourself very little room, and you closed off this side of the goal to anything high percentage. So, like, if you're positioned a little more towards right here, Hollywood has to defend the entirety of the goal, which he wasn't able to do very well. And then you have a better angle. You can actually come at it and hit it with the front bumper on the left side, and it would angle just about perfect onto this side of the net. Would have been a great goal. But that was a great play that we set up really, really well. Who's the best player on Dallas? Right now, we don't need a best player. We need to play as a team. I actually don't know everybody's rank, to be honest. Okay, I need to switch it back to 100. I'm getting brain cancer watching myself fail so badly. Chasing ball. I think I went for the demo there about a mile, year and a half late. Okay, that was a really good clear. Nice. What's going through my head when I do this? Huh. Okay, I'm gonna pick on myself again. Okay. So, like, my positioning for a 3 for the third man back is really good right here. You get and this is something offensively that I really want to see us do. The third man back, like, this is decent positioning for a third man back in that specific instance. I want to see how far back was I before that. So, like, I'm hovering around the midline. Ideally, I'd like to be a little bit further back. But Shea comes at this ball from the side. It's a really weak touch. I'm able to jump in on this pretty quickly. The initial touch is okay. Could have been a whole lot better. I recovered decently. I need to be more patient when I'm up on the wall. I'm not sure if I'm going for a shot right there. And if I am, it's a dumb shot because you literally have two people right there in the net. I'm not going to get it by them. I can also see that my team is retreating. Which is actually something else we need to focus on a little bit. On our offensive rotation, the one thing, and it's something I'll write down and we can work on a little bit. Let's see who's 1, who's 2, and who's 3 in this. I'm 3. We get a little mixed up because Mike is 1. Polk comes in to play the 1. Mike pretty much now becomes the 2, but he's in out of position 2. I come in, now I'm the 1. So at this time, Polk, if I remember correctly, becomes the 3, and Mike becomes the 2, which is a proper rotation right there. Let's see. Just a little bit of a late rotation. I'm not sure how much boost he had either. None. But he would be my guy I'm setting for. So, yeah, one of the things that we need to do one of the things that we need to do a whole lot better is trying to have the second man, the number 2 guy, communicate where the number 1 needs to play. Ideally, the way I would like the offense to run is the number 2 man can call offensively. Like if... Okay, I'm going to pause it. And... fly. Okay. Okay, so ideally, with an offensive rotation, you usually have, like, in the most basic form, the number 1 guy is taking the ball up the wall to try to set up for the number 2 guy, who is normally on this end and going to be more facing towards pretty much this angle. So, like, you'd want to be kind of like this, looking at the number 1 guy like, okay, I'm ready for this. So if the number 1 is not actually on the wall and has control, he can actually cut over and flick. So, like, essentially from right here, if you have dribs, cut, and then do a little loft up. Then all of a sudden your middle guy can come in, literally jump up, and you're like teeing the ball up for him perfectly. Yeah, we definitely do get boost starved more often than we should. Part of that is because we don't hit the pellets the way that we should. And then 2, we almost never confirm our boosts. Like, I think we're so focused on making sure that we have proper positioning that we are forsaking the fact that, hey, we have a chance to completely starve our opponent out. So we'll run back. And, like, it's a good example of this play right here. I come in really quickly, and you guys have both spent pretty much most of your boost. And I'm trying to set something else up on the offense, but I have a 2-man who's over here, and there's no angle on the play. And the 3-man is still on his way back getting boost. So that play's a null play. I'm essentially just shipping the ball out for their possession. And that's effectually what they do right there. Although they give it back to Mike for a second. Actually, they give it back to us really badly. So then I come back into the 3. All of a sudden I'm the 1 again. Shea brings it all the way back. It was a rough touch. Thankfully, Hot Sauce did not capitalize on it. That was really rough. Oh, man. Yeah, this right here, this should be a goal. This should be a goal for them. But one thing I will say that I actually did properly in this game, and I've been focusing on this game a lot. Like, I have no boost at this point, and I just essentially gave them a open tee shot. Thankfully, they were going to miss it. But, like, whenever you get into this sort of situation... I actually want to look at this clear really quick. I did not get enough of that clear. Holy Moses. Like, my mentality right here is I have 3 guys, all 3 of them facing forward, and if I can boom this far enough, it'll get over everybody. And all of a sudden we have full boost and we can come back around to this ball. But I ended up setting the ball up perfectly for him. And despite the fact that I had no boost, I didn't have any panic. I just came down. And most of the time, I'm not going to get a chance to jump at this ball. But at the very least, just try to control it to the side. That should be your goal. Like, if you aren't there, just try to put yourself into a position where you can control it to the side. And I'm thankful I was able to in that case. Oof. Okay, let's go back to full view. Because we got positional issues right there. How did we break out that badly? Okay, I see how we broke out that badly. Because I ended up sticking with the ball and I needed to back off. But we ended up bumping, so I pretty much had to take that. And that's just... I could make an argument for both players deserving the play on that ball. So we just, in this sort of situation, we need to communicate a little bit better. It was a good pass because they had fully retreated after missing out. So given the fact that I completely screwed Polk out of possession right here, getting it over towards Mike was my intention. And I did a decent job with not too much boost. If Polk gets this touch, oh man, I feel bad. Instead, we are double committed terribly. Yeah. He was behind you, you didn't see, and then that's one of those times where we just need to communicate a little bit faster. Be like, call the I got it. Normally that would be your ball though, Mike. And you played it about the way you should have. You would have been able to push it towards the side and control it into the corner. Oh, dear Lord. Oof. Oof. And this is going to be my fault again, isn't it? Because I'm too happy. Ay, ay, ay. Let's slow it down just a little bit. I wouldn't have been there anyway. What am I doing? Howdy, Thumbs. I think this one's more on me than anyone else. I don't know why I'm trying to play this ball. And in the case of Mike, like, if you see this kind of... Oh, man. Wow. Oof, is all I gotta say to this. It starts with me with, I don't know why I'm pretending like I can go for that ball. But then, because of my quick tomfoolery right there, Mike's the last guy back, and... I mean, I hung you. I hung Mike out to dry, and then that is not the way to shadow. So, I'm not going to blame... This is not me blaming you, Mike, but on shadowing, what you want to do is try to make sure that you keep the ball towards the corner that they're already in. So, like what you did right there. I'm going to slow it down even more. In this moment right here. Okay, so we get the light touch. Yeah, you probably should have, but... I mean, right here, if he gets a successful boomer... Not sure why he didn't get a successful boomer. Oh, he jumped. He's trying to burner it. Yeah, that's more of just a straight-on contest. But, for shadowing, when you're the last man back, coming straight at the man and then turning him more towards the corner is probably better. However, you don't want to do that when you can see that he has the ball on the hood, because then you know he's going for the flick, and yeah. I'm sorry, I hung you really bad on that. And I lost the game. Go figure. So let's see. Well, yeah. That, and I'm finally starting to get to the point where I'm playing more again. So I'm hoping my next few games will be better. That, and we also have time the next couple days. Next couple days I plan on being online, so we can do some streamed fun. Okay, next one. One more of these painful. Let's see. Nice. That was a terrible spawn, too. The spawn hurts my soul. Did what I needed to do. Just didn't read it well. Need to be more on the ball. I mean, even Polk was doing what he needed to do, too. It's just kind of unfortunate. And I was mainly focusing high. Then he didn't get too much on it. Okay. This might have also been a problem with my rotation. Yeah, 100% a problem with my rotation. Oof. DJ, yes. Feel free to. I'm not always going to be able to play, but, you know. That's what I get for being so busy. Oof. Double oof. Mike's the last one back. It's a decent play out. They retained really, really well. Oh, what an angle. Okay. Let's take an elongated look at this hot mess. Great 50-50 by Shea. Drops it purely in the middle. Not a bad try to play that ball out by Mike. Just Hollywood was there. I think that was the right play by me, but Hollywood was able to get it over. And I think I ran out of boost in the middle of that. Polk with a really good play out. Great positioning here by Hot Sauce. Able to push it back in. Yeah. They just continued to keep the pressure up. And we were flailing. And yeah, I am on PC, by the way. Sorry. Okay. Let's go back to 100%. Nice play by Polk there. Oof, close. That was right to play right there. I wasn't able to get it by everyone. Go ahead and give us a better view. Nice 50. Okay. Hot Sauce gonna bring this up. We take possession. Polk with all day. I went for the demo there. I'm pretty sure I communicated it. Like, we went all in on that one. Hollywood, nice little subtle jump. This is how you take care of demos, boys. Like, you're the last man in net. Good awareness. Very well done by him. Nice play by Polk to keep it in. Quick turn. I got demoed a lot in this game. Man, oh man. Good continuation on the stop there by Polk. I mean, you definitely don't want to just stop it and leave it. Oof. Yeah, at this point, we were just overcommitted like crazy on the offensive side. I tried to back pass it, and Mike was already rushing in. Ugh. I needed to do a whole lot better than that. Did I see him? Oh my goodness. This is a bad play by me. It's a horrible move to back post by me on the rotation. Nice touch. So let's go into this a little bit more. It's a terrible touch. I need to carry it better. Hollywood with great positioning. I almost got that ball somehow. So let's focus on their offensive positioning right here, because this is brilliant. Hollywood, decent boost, gets it over multiple people, so he's got a 1v1 going into the corner. He's going to have enough boost. Good job saving his boost, too. Hot Sauce is a little bit far forward, but Shay's also there. They commit really hard on this one. This is why, like, Hot Sauce right here, when he's the 2... he's in decent position. And, you know, he's far back. Like, ideally, when you're in the offensive rotation, you want your one man to be in a corner trying to play towards the mid. And your number 2 guy being around here. It's a little bit further forward than I would like. Like, I would say closer to here. Because I like, me personally, on my offensive style, I like rushing in and trying to hammer the ball. Doesn't always work out. But the third man back usually should be in this general area ready for the defense to play the ball out. Because usually the defense is going to play the ball back out into the corner. So your 3-man, if they're hovering right around here, they have the ability to play the ball if they need to, and they also have the ability to recenter whatever comes. This right here is a calculated risk for Shay, because he knows he's got one man behind him. Polk going for the demo right there. That's the right thing to do. But we weren't able to get it in time. Yeah, Shay going to the side. He sees this ball right here. This right here is a calculated risk because, one, he knows he's got one behind him, and then he has 2 in the corners, or in the corner. There's nobody in the net. So it's not going to do him any good to be positioned right here, especially when there's no one in the net who's going to push the ball towards him. So he can say to himself right here, okay, this ball is going to be really juicy. Hot Sauce, it's a little bit short by the look of it. Let's see. I kind of want to see how the ball develops. Let's see the player view. Oh, yeah. He can see that. He knows Hot Sauce is a little bit too far, and he plays that ball down really, really well. So it was a calculated risk. He knew that there wasn't going to be someone on his way in or to clear the ball to where the 3 position would be necessary. So sometimes it's okay to break rotation, especially when you have a ball that's right there. Your 2-man can't necessarily get a good angle on it because he's either too far forward or too far to the side. But, yeah. Anywho. I think after this match, or after at the end of this video, I'll probably just call the stream, and I'll work on trying to do these more often, because it has been about an hour, and yeah, work is in 6 more hours for me, so going to sleep would be a good thing. I got started a little bit later. I would have liked to have reviewed a whole lot more, but okay, let's speed it back up again. But like, one of the things I've noticed is our offense has had, yeah, the work. But yeah, you guys will be able to watch the VOD, because I do get a decent amount of time, or my VODs stay up for a decent amount of time. I'll probably drop, or I'll probably make a sub channel in my YouTube account for, or at least a playlist in my YouTube account for this. Yeah, our offense had no direction in this entire match. It's like, I'm a 3 right here. I push up over. There's no number 2 there to do anything. I'm up pretty far, hoping for a pass that at our level is really hard to execute. I probably shouldn't be doing that. I need to hit that. Wow. Like, this is literally like our best opportunity in that entire 5 or 6 minute span. Okay. Wait a minute. You gotta be kidding me. I mean, wow. I don't flip. That's a 100% feel side flip. Because I'm in perfect position. If I don't... That is irritating. That is irritating to watch. Oh my goodness, Kendo, you suck. No holes barred. This is 100% suckage.
Epic fail.
Burn it down. Burn it. Burn it to the ground. That is so bad. Like, just stay straight. I even had the proper elevation. Like, I literally had the proper elevation. I had jumped up just enough. I'm in the right position at the right time. I mean, that is a goal. I mean, rotate a little bit, maybe. But angle-wise... Angle-wise, that is a goal. Oh my goodness. Wow. I'm going to be sad for a little bit. Just hit it with that. Good job. Good job. Good job, Sir Whiffs a lot. Wow. Okay. I'm triggered now. I need to go to bed. Nope, there's still 1 more minute. 60 seconds. Thank you, announcer guy. Almost scored Mike into the corner. What a set. Amazed that they didn't convert on that. Polk is my hero. But yeah, with an 0-3 start, we can still come back and make playoffs pretty easy. We just need to get better structure, and we'll type a little bit of that out. Like, I've always been more of a systematic player, and if everybody's on the same page with the system and they can communicate the system really well, then you're usually able to do a whole lot more. It's a great clear. Yeah. Okay. Game over. With that, I think I'll conclude Kendo After Dark. Thanks for stopping by. Man, oh man. So let's see. How many people do we got? Yeah, Ando, everybody on the team, thank you guys for coming out and checking out this stream. Like I said, the VOD will be up. I'll post the VOD in our chat. That way everybody can look at it. But it's an hour where we just go. I talked about a little bit of everything. So, let's see. I'll see if I can drop a host, so stand by for a minute, guys. Let's drop a host on Rolo really quick. Send Rolo some love. One of my favorite guys in the MLD. Okay. Y'all have a wonderful night. Thanks for coming out. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah!